The other day, I was trying to rate what were my best pencils and what was my worst. I also saw a few comments in communities that I am that were asking exactly the same question. What's the best pencil? And you know what? That's the wrong question, because it's not just what's best, it's what's best for you. So what is best for me? All right. It totally depends. It depends on my skill level. It depends on if I like layering or blending, what kind of color choices I want. Do I want really pastel colors, or do I want vibrant colors or glitter, or what? What do I want? And so it's not a case of what's best. It's a case of what do I consider a good pencil or a bad pencil. And so that is why I decided to make this little chart, because I wanted to know, of the pencils that I have, which I have like 15 sets, give or take, which ones are the good ones. And so this is what I did, in no particular order. First up is the FaberCastell Soft Grip, and these just happen to be the very first pencils I bought. They are a mid-range pencil, I think, but they were pretty cheap, or I wouldn't have got them. I was still learning or trying to figure out if I wanted to do pencils, so I would not have splashed out. I like them, but also I didn't have anything to compare them to. They were my very first pencils. I put them in meth. Because honestly, these pencils are, oh, okay, yeah. But once I started getting good pencils, the soft grips just slowly slid down to the pencils that I actually used. I've used them twice lately, and that was more than enough. I don't like them. Next up, my FaberCastell Metallics. I had wanted to do more metallics, the effects that I wanted, like in ribbons and borders and stuff, but they don't really work that well on white paper, and I don't do a whole lot of black paper type drawings, so I've not really had the opportunity to use them as much to really get a good idea how well they do. My swatch showed they did okay on black paper, but they weren't like pow in your face, which is what I like in my colors. So I give it it's okay. It's okay. Next, my FaberCastell Polychromos. Everybody raves about these pencils, and I was like, okay, what's the deal? So I bought a little 12 pack and tried them out, and oh my god, I was like, these are amazing. I love them, absolutely love them. They were perfect for my style of coloring. So yeah, they went right up to the great category and didn't even pause. Derwent Inktense. I got these during my transitionary period when I was still thinking watercolor but trying out pencils. So these are kind of like an ink alternative. They are bright and vibrant, which is what I like. They had the convenience of a pencil, the permanency of ink, and the color. Oh my gosh. So yeah, those zapped right up into the great category. I love my Inktense. Castle Arts. I think These were the pencils I got after my first set. And wow, I loved them. I really did. They were such a step up from the FaberCastells. They were really good. And even now, with all the better pencils that I have, I still rate these as good. These are really good. They're not top brand, they've got some issues. But I still use them. I will still reach for them. And yeah, I'm happy with them. Castle Art's good brand. Next up, Crayola color pencils. Now, I saw some people using these, and they did pretty good. I was like really surprised. So I thought I'd give it a try, and I won't say disappointed, let's just say it came out as expected. Now, my skill level is obviously less than theirs was because they got a good picture, and I did not. So, let's just say I was unhappy with the results. I'd had a good run of budget pencils, and I saw the Zzone art and thought, hey, give it a shot. It could work. Well, it didn't. They were the worst pencil I have gotten, and I'm including the Crayolas here, okay? These things are, I was going to say horrendous, but that's just a little bit over the top. Let's just say my skill level is not high enough to get a good picture out of these pencils. The Watercolor rounds. I got the 120 set, and I absolutely adored them. I like them just as well as my Castle Arts, if not better, really. They're a budget brand. They were like 120 for 20 quid, and they are amazing. If you are on a budget and you need a large, good quality budget brand, or any kind of good quality pencil, get these because they are awesome. I heard everybody raving over the square root runners, and I thought, you know what, they're a little bit more expensive than the rounds, but they're still a budget brand and the price is still reasonable. So I went ahead and got it. I personally, by my skill level and the way I color, found zero difference between the 120 rounds and the 120 squares. I have been informed that the 180 square set has a different formula and it's just as good, so that's up to you. I haven't gotten the 180s. I don't feel I need them. I am more than happy with my rounds and my squares. The Black Widows. I believe there are 5 sets to the Black Widow line. I have 2. I have the Scorpion and the Spider. I don't do people at this point, so I don't have any of the skin tones, and I think there's the Monarch, one other thing. But these 2 that I do have, I really enjoy coloring with. Although they aren't as bright as the other colors that I have, they're a really good set. They're a little bit more muted, they're more rich and toned, and I enjoy coloring with them. They work well with my skill level and basically my abilities. So yeah, happy with them. They're a good pencil. Prismacolor Premier. Not only did people rave about this brand, but even better, they didn't say anything at all. It was just like using my prismas over and over again. And after you keep hearing that, you kind of think maybe that's a good pencil. So I could not afford the larger set, and really that's not a good idea to start out a brand new pencil with the large set. So I bought the 48 set, which seemed to be a good value for buck kind of thing. And unsurprising, I love them. Okay, I love them. And these were my first really good pencil. And since then, I have found them on sale. And I did get the 150 set. It just hasn't arrived yet. Okay, it'll be here soon. It'll be here. The Caran d'Ache Neocolor 2. As with other items, I've seen people use these, and I was really reluctant to get them because they remind me a great deal of watercolors, and I do not want to touch watercolors again, not for a long while, if ever again. But at the same time, they do look very helpful, especially for those really big sweeping areas like backgrounds. So I thought, okay, I will try the small tin, the 15 set, and they have arrived, but I haven't even opened them yet. I'm going to do an opening supply video, and that's going to be one of the items in it. So once I've got them open, I'll do a swatch and we'll see how that goes. So until I actually use them, they are going into the not sure category. The ZSM Gel Pens. I've got them down in not sure because I haven't actually used them yet. I haven't even swatched them. And they only just arrived today, so fair enough, okay? Once I've used them, we'll see how it goes. I know I won't be using these a lot because I would rather be coloring in pencil, but there are some bits here and there that would do well with a gel pen, I think. So let's see how that works out. It should be okay. And my last set of pencils for review is the Derwent watercolor pencil. Now, if you've not seen this already, it should be live by now. There was quite a drama with the watercolor pencils, but in the end, I have to say, yes, they are a good pencil, and I enjoy using them. I do like the Inktense better, but there are definitely places where the watercolors would be more appropriate. And yeah, I like them. They're a good pencil. So there we go. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed your insight into what kind of pencils I have and how much I like them. Bye-bye.